We're live here at Petra's on Commonwealth Avenue in Charlotte, North Carolina, for a historic night of hip-hop and music together. This hip-hop journey that is the first time that's ever been taking place with Professor Griff and the legendary DJ Terminator X, both Rock and Roll Hall of Famers. So we're going to just jump right into it. There's a lot of stuff going on now about the history of hip-hop. You got a Netflix thing going on. A lot of folks talking about the history. Why was it necessary, do you think it was necessary for you to start tonight, this historic night, with this hip-hop revolutionary look at hip-hop?
Well, I think it was important simply because Netflix gave us the evolution, which some people have called me and said it's probably the de-evolution. Because, yeah. But anyway, we thought it would be better to tell our story through a revolutionary lens, because myself and Terminator X lived it. A lot of the songs we play and a lot of the people, songs that we played, we actually know them, came up with them, and we kind of lived it. So to tell the history of hip-hop from standing on the periphery, I will leave that up to the Netflix and the other people to tell. We lived it, so we're telling our story. And I often say Terminator X could have did this by itself by just playing the songs and letting the artists speak for themselves. With the narration with it, I think it glues it all together, though.
Most definitely, because like I say, today all we're left with is, at best, a few good beats. And the beat is what draws you in, but it's the lyrical content that keeps you and lifts your consciousness and touches that fifth element, the mental, that is oftentimes left out in today's hip-hop.
Right. But I think the audience, it brought back memories for them, and it does different things for different people. Some people wanted to dance. There wasn't no room for anybody to break dance. We couldn't do no graffiti up in the building. You understand what I'm saying? So DJing and MC is all we was left with, and of course the knowledge itself, which is the fifth element of hip hop. But it was a beautiful night. Even doing it, I learned a lot. I left out Curtis Blow, left out Eminem,
sure did.
Kanye West. I got a lot to do. I got to go back and do my homework, man.
And I'm not sitting here trying to front. When I first listened to hip hop, I mean, it was more what drew me in more. It was a party sound. You know, you had Sugar Hill Gang and Grandmaster Flash. It was more of a party sound. And when P first came out, and as well as Boogie Down Productions, it was kind of a gangster type sound when it first came out, you know, and then when the second album dropped, the conscious level shot to the roof. So, you know, we're here appreciating all of hip hop. We're not trying to front on anybody or diss those who are not at a certain level, because it's all hip hop. I'm just drawn to what's conscious.
Well,
That's what.
Appreciate a Boogie Down production, you have to appreciate a Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? EPMD. Exactly. EPMD did their thing, and I'd never seen dudes that big and that tall dancing. But it was a beautiful thing. You understand what I'm saying? We appreciate. But even so, I left out the Beastie Boys, which was monumental.
Yeah. Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
I remember the first time I saw the Beastie Boys, and I was sitting in the back of the arena, and I was looking at them like people look at me. Like, like, who are those cats? Are they white dudes or black dudes?
Hip-hop speaks truth to power. And this is for us. We have to embrace the whole idea of the music. So truth to power for you, for me, for hip hop, you know, for what it's worth. You understand what I'm saying? Extract those lessons from hip hop. You know what I forgot? Kwame, man. You understand what I'm saying? So those are heavy D. Those are instrumental artists that we have to have in the history of hip hop telling the truth, because hip hop at one time spoke truth to power. Not for itself, but for the people that resonated with hip hop.
Yep. And it was Chuck D that said, you know, hip hop is the CNN of the streets.
That's right.
Everyone has a story to tell, and we have to appreciate everyone's story is not the same. Like I said, everything is not going to be on a certain conscious level. Some stories may be used with explicit content or different kind of language, but you got to understand where that person or where that vibe is coming from.
Right, exactly. So we have to understand that music is a vibration, and whether you want to raise that vibration or leave it where it is, it's up to the individual. Some of the songs he was putting on, I was resonating with. Do you understand what I'm saying? I said, okay, right. I know what I have to do the next time we do this. But this is the first one. We're glad to do it in Charlotte, and we thank you for making this happen at Petra's. And of course, y'all, We speaking truth to power for you. All right, peace. It's myself and Terminator X.
And when you speak about history, you got to look back and where does that history put you? Where is your place in history? And I say it is hip hop, and it's group like Public Enemy, it's rappers like Rakim, KRS-One, who lifted my level of consciousness and brought me here, not just here to this building, but where I am in life today. So I say all praises due to God and praises due to the brothers who helped raise that conscious level. Peace.
All right, peace.
Perfect, right on.
In 8 minutes.
You got it. Oh.